Daily Dose of Danny. Oops, followers. Daily Dose of Danny. There's a lot going on here. I'm just going to walk around and do my thing, okay? First things first, I talked about it last week. I finally did it because everything I do is delayed by days. Got my assembly line going for the grad announcements because these are going out, people. They might not celebrate her graduation, but her mom is. It's happening, okay? We're getting it done. So people will be getting grad announcements. What are the things that I want to show? Because there are things just to show. The assembly line, da, da, da. Okay. I'm not sure who is following on Instagram Susie the Swan. I encourage you to do it. She's funny. Here she is. She's poolside today. She's already posted for the day. Susie's ahead of the curve. Okay, so I got this hula hoop. I talked about it. It's a weighted hula hoop. It weighs 5 pounds. And you have to like build up your abilities with this hula hoop. So they say 1 to 2 minutes a day. And I know why. It hurts like hell. I did it. I have bruises all over my hips. It really hurts my kidneys. Usually when I hula hoop, as my daughters are, hey, someone poked a hole in my hula hoop, fuckers. As my daughters are timing me, I'm like, ow, my kidneys. Oh, my kidneys. Ow, ow, ow. So Grace is going to come out. Huh? Grace is going to come out of her classroom. It's finals week for Grace. And she's going to videotape me while I hula hoop. Get out. You're going to videotape me while I hula hoop.
Oh, okay.
For my followers.
How? Okay.
Right?
Doing homework.
Yeah.
You messed up my groove.
I think you're fine. I'm going to take off glasses.
Okay.
I forgot to talk about my hat, which the hat for today is...
Please don't fall.
No, please don't fall. What does the hat for the day say?
I'll bring the bad decisions. Mom,
That's typically what I'm going to do is bring the
There
bad
you go.
decisions. Okay, back up.
Let's make sure I don't fall in the pool.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
Oh, I like your shirt, Mom.
Ready?
Okay.
Go. Here we go. Is anyone counting? Oh my God, this hurts so much. Oh, it's supposed to be good for your midsection though. And I got a fat one, so I'm trying to hula hoop it out. I think I can do it for a minute.
Yeah.
I used to enter hula hoop contests all the time when I was little at Hedges Boyer Park, Parks and Rec program that the Judester put us in because she didn't want us at home because she was horrible and we were amazing. Look at me go. I could hula hoop till the cows come home. I'm actually building up an immunity to it. Let me know when a minute passes.
Okay.
I know you're timing me on my vlog.
Yeah, I am.
Oh gosh. Did anyone watch 60 Minutes last night? Story about the farmers? And did it enrage you? It enraged me. Enraged me to no end. That loophole lawyer, I want to punch him in his stupid fucking ugly face.
You got 10 seconds.
And he's like, well, I just don't know. I just don't know how it happened. I know how it happened. Fucking assholes like you and the goddamn farm lobby.
A minute.
Okay, time to drop this bitch. Whee! Okay. All right, we're back to vlogging.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Except I want to turn it around now and look at myself.
Did you?
No, I don't know how. You can't do it once you start.
Anything.
No, you can't.
Okay.
Not with a video. Stop telling me what to do. Bossy fucking people around here. Okay, sorry. All right, I'm going to go in the house and finish. Can't believe I did that. I really am building up some tolerance to that thing. You know what? You guys don't need to look at me. You just saw me hula hoop. I think that's enough for one day. Okay, so the farmers. So all this money went to the farmers, and none of the small farms got it. It's all corporate farmers. And you got these lawyers who are bastardizing the system to no end, and then they act all innocent about it. Oh, hey, it's the Congress's fault. No, it's not. You guys have lobbyists that take over. No one cares about anyone. They only care about themselves. I hate people, for the most part, except the people I love. All right, let's move on because that gets me riled up. I'm not even a farmer. It's just Where are we without farmers? Where are we without small farmers, small family farms? People are killing themselves, literally death by suicide. They're so stressed over losing their farm. And what are we doing about it? Abso-fucking-lutely nothing. On a brighter note, Mother's Day is on Sunday. And if you have a mother that you love, if you are a mother, I hope you get honored. Boyd's mom is going to come over. We're not scared anymore. I mean, we're scared, but we're going to be careful. But we miss her, and she misses us, and she lives alone. And she's coming over. We're going to do a little brunch. It's going to be great. So that's happening. The florists are open here in California. It's essential business, just in time. And I want fresh flowers in my house. So that works for me. I'm going to walk over to the Chili's and have a sit down. This is so weird for you guys not to see me. If Max Minardi's watching this, he's like, Danny, you're doing a podcast. Because they don't see you, they just hear you. He's my go-to for all things, this thing, whatever this is. Simulcasting and podcasting and all that. Okay, so this is a thing that's happening to a lot of people, and it's happening to us. I've talked to both my daughters, myself, and my husband. I talked to myself about what the shelter in place has caused. Lots of dreaming. People are dreaming more than ever. And the dreams aren't necessarily amazing. Some of them are freaking nightmares. And it's real, and it's interesting. And if you're a dreamer, not a dreamer like, oh, I'm a dreamer, I want to become an American citizen. But if you're dreaming a lot, it's because of this sheltering in place. This is a phenomenon that's happening, and it's interesting. I want to talk a little bit about panic attacks and mental health care. It's important that everyone takes care of their mental health. And I'm not embarrassed to say that I've had mental health care for a majority of my life. And I'm currently not actively getting any, but I started having panic attacks. I had one when I was in the hospital. Just came out of nowhere. It was a real panic attack. And I just had one on Saturday night. Or Friday night. Can't remember. Whichever night 48 Hours was on. Did anyone watch 48 Hours? About that girl named Jane. Jesus. That girl named Mary, who, quote unquote, disappeared, vanished when she was like 13. Well, I was watching it. Boyd was on the couch, but, Boyd was sleeping because if the TV's on and he's lying down, he's asleep, whether it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon or 8 o'clock at night. So I was watching it, and anyways, they couldn't find this person. They were pretty sure that the stepdad killed her. The sisters were sure. It was a whole thing. But they interviewed the mother, like, after 20 years of her being missing, the daughter being missing. And the mother was so cold. She was like, okay, well, she ran away, or whatever story she told herself. But I started to have a panic attack. Like my breathing, I almost woke up Boyd, like I was really in a panic. And I didn't put it all together, but the next morning when I was talking to Boyd about it, obviously it has to do with my own childhood and the fact that my mother, lost 4 daughters and basically didn't fucking bat an eye over it. And that level of evil, cold, disgusting human being behavior, it hit me hard. So I think that's why I had a panic attack. Next thing on my list is the sexual assault charges against our Democratic presidential candidate. And like I've said many times, written about extensively in my blog, anyone who reports a sexual assault must be taken seriously. Yes, you can investigate. Yes, you can do whatever you want. But if you're brave enough to report it or tell the story to anyone, any human being who remembers you telling them and you have a memory of it and you speak about it, it needs to be taken seriously. Now, Biden has denied this, emphatically denied it. And look at the blood on my shoe because I had a bloody heel the first day I wore these fabulous shoes. I'm going to get it out. You watch me. But right now it's just there and it's okay. He's denied it. He says he wants any and all information that's recorded about this to come to light so he can you know, see what he's being accused of. And I get all that, but I just want to go on record as saying the level of depravity that it would take for a woman to say that she was sexually assaulted when she really wasn't is pretty low. And I think we have to take this seriously. I mean, we're stuck with him as our Democratic candidate, but there's a motherfucker in the White House who has like 17, 18 double-digit sexual assault charges against him, and no one seems to give a flying fuck about that. I'm not discounting it. I'm just using it as a comparative person, you know, for comparisons. It's finals week for Grace. I think I might have mentioned that. She has 2 finals tomorrow. She did her final speech yesterday. It was a farewell speech. I have no idea what it looks like. She went in my office and recorded it. She didn't want any of my help or input, which hurt. It hurt a little. That's a scratcher for Thomas. It did. I was hurt by it. I'm going to get over it, but, you know, I like to have my finger in all aspects of help. I'm a frustrated student. So there's this company. It's called Pepper, and they sell bras. And I ordered some bras for my daughters, and the packaging was amazing. I actually sent it to my friend Mary Luce because she's into packaging. I sent her pictures of the packaging. It's amazing. But they put a card in there, and it was the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. And I'm sorry, it made me laugh, and it took me back to a time when I was a bully. In elementary school, I was kind of like a mean girl. And, you know, I know now that was because, you know, my life was so out of control at home in a negative way that for me to be mean to people and have control over that was my way of coping with the shit that was going down in my house. But anyways, you know, we used to make fun of people who didn't have boobs. What the fuck? It was 5th, 6th grade. Girls are assholes, and I was one of them. So anyways, my daughters are the members of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. I mean, they're not going to be members forever, but they are right now, and it's cute. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. You get what you get, right? And there'll be time when their boobs will be bigger. But, you know, I don't know how that happens, but, you know, do it the right way. Don't just gain 50 pounds so you can have big boobs, which I was once accused of when I was younger. In like 7th or 8th grade, I was a little chubby. And one girl who said she was my friend said to people, Danny will never lose weight because she doesn't want to lose her boobs. Are you fucking kidding me? Where does that come from? How does a 7th or 8th grade girl even think of that? Danny will never lose weight? Who thinks that set me on a road to starvation and body dysmorphia and borderline eating disorder? I hope everyone's raising their hands. Those things stick with you. They just stick with you forever. I mean, I can hear her saying it. I can hear when it was repeated to me, and it just broke my fucking heart. Okay, Susie talked about... Okay, so I had a FaceTime with my sisters, and it was nice. And, you know, we talked about a bunch of stuff and covered a bunch of information and laughed and had a grand old time. I just want to say that people that aren't on Facebook or Instagram... No, not Instagram. That's a lie because I don't post on Instagram about my vlog. But people who are on Facebook and can't follow my vlog, who I send it to so they can see it, you can always watch it on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. It's Danny Jane's Daily Dose. And I'm a little hurt when I find that people that I think are my friends or my family or my loved ones, they don't watch it. They don't follow me. It hurts me. I mean, you could be visiting with me every day. Not today, because today you're just looking at my fucking shoes just because I can't figure out how to turn the camera around. But, you know, I was hurt a little bit when I heard that one of my sisters doesn't listen. But my other sister says every time they run, she gives the lowdown. She downloads all the information to her. Grace and I have been running every day. Like I said, she's fast, and she, like, triple laps me. But that's okay. We both do our thing. And our motto is NDO, no days off. So today we're going to do the driveway. I don't know what it's going to be. We're walking, though, because the driveway's fucking steep. This Wednesday. Who's going to join me for the meditation with Melissa and Chad? I got to do it. I need to meditate. I'm so desperately in need of meditation. You have no idea. I need to slow this down. We're getting anxious. things are getting reopened and people are getting out there, and it's anxiety inducing at the same time that it's exciting, at the same time that you're cautious and you're optimistic, but you're also scared. It's just so much. I'm meditating. 6 o'clock with Melissa and Chad. Hurst Wellness, Herst Wellness on Facebook. So maybe I'll see some of you people. I know it's hard for the East Coasters, because it's 9 o'clock at night. Maybe you're already sleeping and starting your dreaming. But if not, I'd like to see your names up there. I'm going to be there. I swear. I'm not going to forget. No ear candling this week. Okay, I don't know who watches Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, but he's hysterically brilliant. And I watched it last night, and I was laughing out loud. So funny. But he also has a visceral disdain for Jared motherfucking Kushner. What the fuck are your credentials? So before I tell you the funniest thing ever that he said, I just want to say, okay, so everyone needs to do this little play-by-play. So you're married, okay? Your husband suddenly becomes president of the United States. He has no qualifications, but he's the president. So you're the wife or you're the kids. As the wife, you're just his wife. Like, you don't have any credentials either to be anything. But you start some freaking charity, because that's what the first wives do. But you're a dipshit, so your charity doesn't even make sense, okay? So you're in the background. Who cares? You're a supermodel. But for the people that I know, so your husband's the president, okay? And your kids, who also have no credentials in being the president, except they're the president's kids, they suddenly get like a post, like an important post. Now, except for Susan, because her kids are all brilliant, and her husband's brilliant, and she's brilliant, that family could all probably do something really great if they were in the White House. I mean, I'm sure I have other friends who have brilliant kids, but you know what I mean? Like, how did these children, this nepotism bullshit, how are they in charge of shit? I just don't understand it. And I just find it to be so disconcerting. I mean, Jimmy Carter, got such shit for trying to have, I think his cousin or some shit, they just fucking roasted him. And now everybody associated with 45 has freaking got some post in the White House. So anyways, John Oliver hates Jared. And he constantly talks about like his flawless skin and how it looks like he's never been out in the world. So he said, after he was talking some shit about Jared, he said, "What's your secret, you translucent sociopath?" I'm sorry. I was laughing so loud. I was afraid Boyd was going to come and get out of bed and go, "What the fuck?" I was laughing, rolling in laughter. So if you don't watch John Oliver Last Week Tonight, you can look at it on YouTube. And just got to see the little bit he did on Jared. It was great. It was funny. Okay. I'm going to go out on my deck. I want to show you my driveway, how steep it is. Grace and I are doing 5 laps up and down. We're walking. I mean, don't kid yourself. It's not like I'm fucking going to run. But this is the driveway, okay? It starts way up there. Obviously, I can't show you the tip top of it, but it's steep as fuck nuts. All the way down to the street. Walking up 5 and down 5. You know, when the house was being built, I came to walk up to bury some stuff in the foundation. And that's when I fell and had to go to the hospital by ambulance. But it's paved now. And I'll have Tootie, and we'll hold hands. Grace, not Tootie, Grace. We'll hold hands, and it'll be great. So that's the plan for the day. That's my exercise for today. And Dio, no days off. You can see I was dressed for it when I was hula hooping. When I review this, if it looks horrible, I'm erasing it, just so you know. Because Vanity is my middle name. All right, people. There's no way you didn't miss me this weekend. I drank champagne both days. We had a pool day yesterday with the fam. Leah went water skiing again and was successful. I mean, it's been a good weekend. We're so enjoying our pool. I said for years I wanted a pool in my backyard. That's all I ever wanted. Got it. Love it. It's a family fun activity. Although Boyd, he's got so much fucking OCD and has no idea how to relax. He's got a ladder out. He's cleaning the fascia board up on the roof. He's like, this house takes a lot of maintenance. Yeah, okay, whatever. Go on with your life. So, all right, Danny Jane out. Love you. Bye.